What's up guys, Untitled here bringing you another video. In this video we probably have two of the best center-mids in this FIFA. It's Llorente versus De Jong. Who is the better center-mid in the La Liga? Let's find out in this video. Alright, as you can see, that's the team I used them in. I used them in a 4-4-2 right next to each other to see actually in-game who is better. Alright, but let's not talk too much about those stats, let's get into the clips and see who is the best in-game. Alright, but now let's start with the skills and the weak foot. So for Llorente, he only has got 3 skills, but he has got the 4 weak foot. For De Jong, it's just the other way around. He has got a 3 weak foot and 4 skills. And if we take a look at the traits, we can see that De Jong has got the flare and the outside of the foot trait, and Llorente unfortunately doesn't have a trait at all. Alright, now quickly to the cam stat I decided to put on them, and it was an engine for both because I wanted to boost their pace, dribbling and passing to the maximum. But you could also go for a shadow or pretty much every other cam style because both cards are so well rounded. Alright, but now let's start with the pace. As you can expect, Llorente is just lightning fast for a center-mid. He has got 88 pace without a cam style and you can feel it in game. He is able to run past pretty much every player, and because he's that fast he is also able to catch up pretty much to every attacker from our opponents. So for me his pace was outstanding. But also De Jong's pace with 81 was more than good enough, like he was also very fast, but as you can expect, Llorente was just that edge better. Alright, next up, let's go to the shooting. And when we look at the stats, we can see that De Jong only has got 69 shooting on his base card, and Llorente has got 80, and it is like it is in game. Like, Llorente's shooting is very good for a center mid, and De Jong's shooting is a little lackluster. But it's still good enough for a center mid. Quickly back to Llorente's shooting, because he has got the good shot bar combined with his decent long shots. He's able to bang those finesse shots from in and outside the box, and also the power shots from outside the box, which is pretty helpful in this FIFA if your opponent sits deep. So next up about the passing. As you can expect, both cards' passing is of course very good, but there's a big difference. On the right foot, De Jong's passing is outstanding. Like, I have not used a better center mid passing wise than De Jong. But because he only has got that 3 weak foot, his left is sometimes not the best passing wise. For Llorente, his passing is nearly as good as De Jong's, but because he has got that 4 weak foot, his left foot's passing is a little bit better. So passing wise, they're pretty even, I'd say. Alright, next up, let's go to the dribbling. So both cards' dribbling looks pretty good, but De Jong's dribbling looks actually outstanding. He has got 88 agility and 79 balance without a cam style, and he is extremely agile in game. He turns so quick on and off the ball, so defending and attacking with this guy is perfect. And when we look at Llorente, he's pretty agile as well, but there's still a big difference between those two cards because De Jong is just smaller and also has better dribbling stats. And De Jong has also got 4 skills, which means you can make some better skills in the midfield, which opens up some space, which is very helpful as well. So next up, let's talk about the defending. So, I mean, both cards' defending is outstanding. I could not feel a difference between those two. The only difference was that De Jong has got less pace, so he wasn't able to catch up as fast to the attackers. But defending wise, so the tackles, slide tackles and everything else were pretty much the same, so they're both outstanding defensive wise. So last but not least, let's talk about the physical stats. I can tell you that the heading was pretty much the same. I could not feel the difference, like they both won some headers but not all of them. If we look at their stamina, De Jong has got 90 stamina and Llorente also has got 90 stamina, so they can play for 90 minutes easily. You don't have to sub them off either way. And even for extra time they have more than enough stamina. Alright, if we also take a look at their strength now, Llorente has got 79 strength and De Jong has got 74. And because Llorente is also 6 foot and De Jong is only 5'11", he actually feels a little stronger in game as well. But it's still not the biggest difference, the strength wise they are pretty much the same. Alright, but now to the conclusion. Who is better? Is it Marcus Llorente or is it Frenkie De Jong? In my opinion, both are outstanding. And I can tell you that both right next to each other in a 4-4-2 is pretty much the best midfield you can have. So rating wise, I'm gonna give Llorente a 9.6 out of 10 and De Jong is gonna get a 9.4 out of 10. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and also every sub is more than highly appreciated. If you've got any questions about those cards or about anything other, let us know in the comments down below. And also I've linked my Twitter and my Twitch and also from SJ, where we do those reviews live, so check it out. And that's it, thanks for watching and I'm out. Peace!
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again.